Okay, so we are going back to this project, which is a Volvo SK dual prop. Started out with just the replacement of the engine due to a blown head gasket, and consequently the engine was ruined because they overheated it. So in trying to get the lower unit off, there's as everybody knows, there's 4 bolts, 6 bolts, right? You take those 6 bolts out, and the lower unit will slide out. And in this case, it did not slide out. So after doing several attempts to get it loose, we tried several things to make it get it to come out, and this is the actual lower unit, which is supposed to just slide out of the unit of the lower of the gimbal housing, right? And it was completely seized. I put PV Blaster on it. I've soaked it. I've taken heat to it. And after several months of trying different things, we're trying to save as much of this gimbal housing as possible because they just don't make them anymore, and they're very, very expensive. Eventually, what we had to do was cut slits into the gimbal housing, right, with the Sawzall. We cut a slit here, and we cut a slit here, and then had to beat on it, right, to close this gap here, to separate this from this. And eventually it just moved just a little bit. Then turning it around on the back side, we were able to take a punch and drive that gimbal housing out, or I should say the bearing housing out of the gimbal housing. So I don't know if anybody out there ever runs across this, but just take your time, work with it. Don't be in too much of a rush. What you're going to have is this oxidation here, this just like weld or super glue or cement that made this bearing assembly not slide out like it's supposed to. It's supposed to just slide right out with the drive shaft and the bearings all attached. Fortunately, we were able to find a new one, right? The new housing assembly, which we'll clean up, and then we'll put it together, slide that in, and we'll get this boat back in the water. I hope this helps. All the parts are available online. If you want more information on doing this, feel free to send me back a request and chat or whatever. And we'll keep these boats going. Thanks for watching.